Market recap for NQ Thursday of the 16th of October 2025. Right, so this day was actually pretty simple to trade. However, on the opening, we consolidated, right? So coming to the market, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just building up sell side liquidity, right? Just look at all these sell side is basically like stairs, right? And then under that, we have London sell side, Asia sell side, and PM sell side, and previous day low, right? I didn't expect this in the terms. Wait, PM sell side was not here. It was actually here, right? I remember this, and it was, as you can see, still relative equal lows, kind of. Let me get this straight. Okay, that was the low. So PM low, Asia low, prominent low for as well for PM, right? So bunch of sell side, and what looks jagged is the market on the higher side, right? So at 9:30, we come and take previous daily high, right? At 9:30 here, we come close to previous daily high, we engineer the liquidity, come back down, and then take it. Once we take it, right, now I'm looking for shorts. What's the most obvious short? Here, looking at first presented fair value gap when it's posted, I'm there looking at price to inverse it, right? Price to inverse it, to do something about it. And as you can see, we keep consolidating, we're closing above it, we're hitting this gap, and then eventually and finally we make the run lower to the first sell side, which was the initial sell side at between 7 and 9:30. We take it, and look how we take it. We come wick it, we close above it, and then we inverse the gap. What does that mean? That's exactly meaning like that's unfinished business, and we're coming back for it. Doesn't have to be today, but we're definitely gonna come back today. But what was the confluence for it to come back today? First, look at the opening range gap, right? We barely tap into it. I'm pretty sure here we hit at least 0.75 of it, and then we go up right there. So to me, that is the most easy definition for a market maker sell model. So easy to see, right? So now I'm just hunting for price to go down. Okay, so let's go back to this day. I want price to go up, to go down. So I'm looking at any PD array, right? Mainly, let's look at the daily for now. And as you can see, let me actually draw that. We got a big bearish fair value gap, right? We hit that, and that's the one that we go to the top of it. So now I'm gonna put this closing wick and wherever it's at, right? So now we know that we closed the fair value gap, right? Notice what price does. The second it goes through it, it goes fair value gap up and then fair value gap down. What does that mean? That's a balanced price range, and we should not be expecting price to go up there. And look at the time, near 10:50, right? So I told you, when price is going up, there's 3 times that it's gonna go down. Most of the time, it's 10:10, basically ending the initial macro, which should have been around here, but as you can see, where audio is going down for a market maker sell model, by the way. 10:32, but it will go up there at 10:10, and then 10:32 it will accumulate for 10:50 to drop, or the 10:50 macro, which you can see right here. That now price went down. We need to wait for discount. So from this low to this high, as you can see, discount. What's the PD array in there? We have this inverse fair value gap right there on the top. Boom, we don't close below it. And then once we like go down, once we actually like show that we're actually gonna go down, right? Because I was so iffy about this one, because remember, I need to look at the 5-minute for it to close, or like change the state of delivery, basically, right? Show bearishness, and this has only closed at 10:55, right? So let's look at 10:55 in the 1-minute time frame. Okay, 10:55, right? Okay, whatever that candle was is the one that closed it. I think it's 10:55, and then whenever it went up, right? So anything around here is short, right? Because here it offered discount again, right? Price was actually generous. It offered discount again, right there. And to me, that looks more like around OTE. So going down to go up there to offer discount, or probably even here to offer discount again from that high, right? It's offering entries. It's saying, all right, let's go short, and then boom, we dump. Once we dump at 1121, as you can see, now we have a defined range, and we go down all the way to these relative equal lows. However, now it's time to take either profit or just let it run. But I'm confident in at least London lows before even looking to take any profits. So I let price dump, I let it go, and I need to see what discount does right here. You can see go to the 0.5. This fair value gap layers with a quadrant, right? With one of the quadrants of that big fair value gap that we're talking about in the daily. And then boom, again we dump again. So you just want to follow the order flow, and then when we went down, let me turn off this. Alright, and we went down to London liquidity. We take London liquidity, and we don't even look like we're really gonna change the structure, right? We went up to fill this fair value gap, and then boom, dump back again. We take Asia sell side, and after we take Asia sell side, we need to see what price does, and we can see it accelerates all the way down to PM liquidity. Right there, you should be content. Right there, you should be content, because price could have reversed from there. And that as well, on my another account, I went entry on the long on the low. Why? Because again, one of those is discount PD array, then discount liquidity, then PD array. So I know there's a discount, liquidity is here, and there is a PD array just right here as well, just basically under this. So I remember I entered the long here, and that will offer you that retracement, the 750 that I'm looking for, and it comes back and dumps and gets the previous daily low, right? So from this low to here, you wouldn't know if it's going to reverse all the way up or no, but you would at least know by looking at what price is doing, right? So that from that high to this low, you can see it went to discount. It said, you know what, not today, I'm going back down. Okay, for a whole range, it went for discount, filled the fair value gap, basically a 2022 model, goes down, break a block right here, mitigation, boom, drops down, right? It's as simple as that. Anyway, this is for Thursday. Okay, recap. And yeah, it's a simple dump day. Just for look for the 1050 macro. That's my main clue for the day. Look if we keep stacking sell sides, and that's exactly what we're doing for this day initially. Now it's the fact that we have not started it yet. We're stacking sell side for Friday, clearly, right? So Monday could dump us, the next day could dump us, whatever could dump us. However, it's the same model. This is a in like a seek and destroy, search and destroy, whatever you want to call it, type of market conditions. This is what the market is going to do. Some days it's going to keep going up, blasting, and some days it's going to like say that it's going up basically and blast down, right? Until we get out this consolidation range and fully close above this fair value gap and leave it back to all-time high. This is exactly how the market is going to react. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down until the sentiment is built. Anyway, that's the market recap. Peace out. Safe.